It's time we uncover the truth about Mega Malamar and its reveal. After 2 weeks of getting spoiled with new Mega reveals, last week it didn't seem like we were getting anything, and then late in the week we ended up getting a bunch of teases for Malamar of all Pokemon. And so pretty much Malamar took over all the Pokemon socials. There was a bunch of tweets about it, took over their profiles. Even the Pokemon website got spammed with Malamar, as you can see right here. And so naturally, with a Malamar takeover of all the socials, of course we had the speculation within the community of, well, dude, we're getting a Mega Malamar. And that's exactly what they revealed today to us. To little to no surprise, it is menacing looking. Its old tentacles from its base form end up making a oversized brain on its head. It just has that really menacing, evil look. And judging by its descriptions of its Pokédex, that totally checks out. And I mean, if we just take a look at the X entry here, it says it wields the most compelling hypnotic powers of any Pokemon, and it forces others to do whatever it wants. But that's not even the worst one, as we take a look down at Shield's entry, and it says, it is said that Malamar's hypnotic powers played a role in certain history-changing events. I mean, that's just insane power and knowledge this thing has, and now it gets a Mega. So let's get into learning about the Mega here. As it says, the Mega Evolution has caused its brain to swell and its psychic power to significantly enhance. The weight is changed. It looks like it's going to gain about 50 pounds from its base form, and it's going to grow almost 4 feet, which kind of makes sense. If it's going to be taller and its inspiration is coming from a rainbow squid, which I've kind of seen circling around online, that definitely makes sense that it grows that big. Now, with this enhanced psychic power comes some nefarious deeds, as it can take over someone's personality. Malamar's brain has become enlarged as the result of Mega Evolution. Greatly enhancing psychic power overflows from its body, emitting a bright glow. This vividly colored light further amplifies the Pokemon's hypnotic abilities, allowing it to freely overwrite the personalities or even memories of others, a terrifying power that can make someone seem like an entirely different person. That sounds like something coming straight out of a nightmare. It then goes on to say it's highly intelligent with a clever and haughty personality, which I didn't know what that meant, so don't worry, you're not alone. That means arrogantly superior, so it thinks it's better than everyone else, and with that size of brain, I feel like you might just be true, you might be better than everybody else. It says its glowing, undauntingly tendrils are able to pick up on the feelings of others around it. It prefers battling with efficiency, using its powerful intellect to analyze the situation with level-headedness as it fights. Now here's the thing that really gets me. It says it views others, even Pokemon trainers, as pawns. If it disagrees with an order given by its trainer, it will sometimes respond by hypnotizing them, making them incredibly difficult Pokemon to interact with. Now just imagine this is a part of ZA where you send out a Mega Malamar and you give it, say, use Psychic, and it's like, nah fam, I'm good. It hypnotizes you, then there's a cut scene, it goes to black, and then you just wake up sitting on a bench, and Malamar's sitting there like, what? And you're like, dude, we can't keep doing this. This is not the dynamic we can have as a Pokemon and trainer. That would just be really funny in my opinion. However, it's time for the truth about Mega Malamar and its reveal. The truth is, this Mega is an absolute nuisance. Being able to take over people's personalities and their memories like we saw with the artist. I also think it becomes a environmental hazard or a work hazard at that point, being able to take over a taxi cab driver, use it as its puppet. How does a Pokemon know how to drive? You better watch out if you're walking the streets of Lumia City with this taxi cab driver being its pawn. But the true truth is, this is one of the best Mega designs they've ever revealed to us. The big brain, the Mega Mind-like design, the colors and how they flow and light up, the tentacles. I think this design just fits absolutely perfectly. I don't think they could have done anything better. No notes in my opinion. I also think this is going to be a Pokemon that showcases a new mechanic or a new rework of a old mechanic as far as confusion or sleep, as we see Dragonite go into a hypnotic-like state, not really asleep and maybe a little confused, but kind of like how we got Frostbite in Legends Arceus. We might get a rework for how sleep and confusion works in this game, so I'm excited to see how that works. But what is your honest truth about this Pokemon? Did you enjoy it? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's creepy? Do you not like it? Let me know down below, and until next time, I've been your Majesty Kingly.